Chaser, and welcome to the summer series here in Columbia, South Carolina. We have a beautiful verses for you. We got Blue versus Blue in the city. And if you're not familiar here in Carolina, we got two strong, competitive but very strong musicians. We got Blue, who that girl can sing, she can freestyle, she could. Can you do a split? I feel like she could bust out with a split right now. Okay. Period. Pussy popping on the handstand. But anyway, so my girl I'ma always tell you, Blue can do anything. So we got Blue starting off, and then we have the male version of her. My Capricorn guy will be in the building later tonight. And we got a really explosive situation going for y'all. I'm really risking everything just to get y'all a good show. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring Miss Blue to the stage. And can y'all give it up for Blue and our lovely band, the fresh band in the building, y'all. And listen, y'all, they are very much bookable, okay? Okay, they can be sold. We with it. All right, Blue, 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 la la. Can you come to the stage, please? Y'all, I suck at introducing. Blue is like the beast, so. But I do want to take this moment to just say, hold my hand. These are the first stuff. You don't be laughing in the back. I'm being sentimental for real though. But I just want to tell you, you are that girl. I can't wait to see what you do tonight. I feel like it's gonna be the start of some beautiful shit. You're a big one.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. How y'all feeling? Blue la la. So I want to thank everyone for coming to this event. Shout out to Straight Talk No Chaser for always putting on for the Carolinas and inviting these beautiful indie artists like myself up. Before we get started, I want to shed light on some things that has been going on in the city. The reason why my name is Blue but I'm wearing red is because unfortunately in our city they have just announced a verdict that none of us agree with. They tried to say a murderer is not guilty of killing Cyrus. And so we want to take a moment of silence. We are standing in red in solidarity. I know that it is a non-gun violence month and we're supposed to wear orange, but I chose to wear red to symbolize the terrible bloodshed that keeps happening to our black and brown, whether it's women, female, male, like it doesn't matter. It's bullshit and it needs to stop. And if you're an artist and you're not doing anything, are you really an artist? So I wanted to dedicate a piece of my show to him. We're going to stand in a moment of silence, and then after we'll get started. Okay, y'all, thank y'all so much for taking that moment of silence. If you haven't already got you a drink, go ahead and get a drink, because y'all, we about to have a show. We at Grandma House with the cousins and them. What's up, cousins? How y'all feeling? Y'all look good, beautiful, and brown. I love that. All different shades. Y'all look like my makeup palette, low-key. Okay. So this first song, I'm not gonna lie, I wrote it with my amazing vocal coach, Joshua Frierson in the bag. Shout out to Mr. Fries. He basically told me to put my pen where my thoughts are. If I care so much about what's going on, write about it. So this is my tribute to Cyrus. God bless you, Young King, Sandra Blanche, Trayvon Martin, and the list goes on. I love y'all.
We need
time. So I want to thank y'all. Thank you, kings and queens. My girl Shiloh, listen, that chair got your name on it, sis. It got your name on it. We calling you out.
Come on, shot. Oh, she
Come on, Shiloh, low, skip.
She hit in the bush like the Simpsons when he like went backwards. Come on, girl. Come on.
move all of them in. Rent free, just play for me. Yeah, they too good. They too good. That's why they're the fresh band, the freshest. Thank you. So when it comes to love, y'all, I love love. I'm a Gemini. They make it seem like they love it. But sis, I ain't gonna lie, I love it. And sometimes when I love love, because I'm such a spiritual girly, it takes me to another place. You know what I'm saying? Because see, it doesn't matter if it's a relationship, if it's a job, it's a friend, right? I try to love with God's love, agape, which means it don't matter if you ain't come to my birthday, sis. It don't matter if, you know what I'm saying, you may have let me down once or twice. I'm gonna hold you accountable. But for the most part, I love you forever. color blue. Before we get into this next song, how y'all feeling? Y'all blessed and highly favored? I love it. All I see is nothing, and I ain't gonna lie. I do love y'all. Shout out to the freshmen. Yeah. Every time. Every time. Okay, y'all. So this next song will be my last song for this set. This song is a singing version of a rap song that I did. It is not as positive, but it's positive to me. Like I told y'all, I'm a Gemini. Okay? So you can get sweetheart, or you can get girl, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you. It's what you want, mama. It's whatever you want. So we about to turn it up a little bit. We still gonna sing, but if y'all feel where I'm coming from all my girls in the house, I am not a girl's girl. I'm a real bitch to a real bitch. Hey. Oh. Yeah. And I can't stand no Ruby Heart. I know they make me mad. Hey. Baby girl, you treat your booty like a money scheme. Transaction for that cash, oh, you really green. You got insufficient funds, but you fuck the team. And probably insufficient comes in this lucky dream. You got the nigga like you up and let him run the street. You told the nigga where I'm from, cause you really green. So panties wet before he touch you, is he really green? Panties wet before he see you, oh, you just be green. I ain't gonna lie, you hold me spicy, and I'm on the road. y'all can find a seat, feel free. I see my girl in the back. Hey, sister. Feel free. Go get y'all some drinks at the bar. We taking shots. And yeah, we just gonna stay litty. I hope y'all had a great time. And if y'all didn't, tell me so that I can get better. Help your sister grow. Amen. Amen. Love y'all. Thank y'all.
So, it is a pleasure. It is a true pleasure to have Mr. Hamilton Grant in the building. Could y'all give it up for Hamilton Grant, please? Yes.
What's happening? How are you?
What's happening?
Before we do this, can we
Okay.
give Sierra a big round of applause for putting together this platform? Shout out to Blue, you did an amazing job. Can we give it up for the band one time?
Yeah.
Can we give it up to the bartender that's working very hard, to the vendors, to everybody? Just one big round of applause. Come on, let's give it to them. It takes work to make this move, so thank y'all.
Thank you so much. That was sweet. All right, so, introduce yourself to us. To me, I met him
Long time
a
ago.
long time ago.
Club days.
Right. I
New
didn't even say that.
77, Caprioska. That's how far back we go.
Right.
Now
right.
we're fine. This is
Yes.
it's the New Testament.
And I'm excited because it's like, I feel like we're two different people at this point, but the same.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm interested to see, like, who are you to this city? Because I'm really big on this series about giving love to Columbia, South Carolina. So who are you to this city?
Sure. So I'm State Representative Hamilton Grant. I have the honor and pleasure. Thank you. Y'all are mighty kind. I have the honor and pleasure of representing the 44,000 constituents of House District 79, located in Northeast Richland County. I've helped make laws and block bad laws a block away from where we are now, and do that for over 5.5 million South Carolinians. I have not always been this refined. Richland Northeast High School, South Carolina State University, Alabama A&M University. Shouts out to the 101 and the Cape Crusaders. Very proud of you. But yeah, I've thrown parties in earlier days. That's how Sierra and I met. And every bit of my life and upbringing has helped me to be the leader that I am today, right? So what you see is what you get. I don't like the code switch. I just tell folk that I do a different approach sometimes. But you gotta also let people know you ain't to be played with either. Especially when it comes to making laws and protecting our people, because we are always disenfranchised. It seems like we're always fighting from behind. But you've got to be able to have somebody that's been a voice, and not just a voice, you gotta have somebody that fights. And we can get into the conversation on what the fight looks like, but the fight is very different, but yet the fight is worth it. And so when we finish this discussion, one thing I want everyone to walk away with is everybody has a role to play. You may not be able to run for office, you may not be able to raise $1,000 for a candidate, but everybody out here has a phone, everybody out here has social media, everybody has a platform. And the conversation you got to have with yourself is, are you using it as a platform or are you using it as a billboard? And there's a difference between the two. The platform projects what you want, the billboard advertises what you need. And I think we've got to have a robust discussion on which one we need to go with moving forward. So I hope that was a good way of answering.
was
I know I talked a lot.
superb. No, you did. That's what I like. That's what I got you up here. Definitely. Y'all go ahead. Y'all ain't got to be shy. Give it up for him one time.
No,
That man
thank you.
spit some knowledge for us.
I'm going to be real informal today.
And we want that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Definitely. I know that early voting is out the way, but we still have an opportunity to vote again.
For sure.
Can you explain to the people what that importance looks like in our community and why?
Yeah, so the last 2 weeks, early voting has taken place in Richland County, and by a show of hands, how many people have already voted? All right, that's good. We need more. So Richland County has led the state in early voting. Over 318,000 people have voted already across the state of South Carolina, which is monumental. And I want to say over 120 to close to 200, maybe it's 200, correct me if I'm wrong, have already voted from Richland County. So Richland County is leading the way of early voting. Early voting used to be where you have to have an excuse to go vote. So if you're in school or if you have a job, so on and so forth, or maybe you're sick or you've got somebody who has medical needs and they can early vote. Now you don't need an excuse to early vote. And so early voting took place the last 2 weeks. We ended on Friday. So your next and final opportunity to vote is this coming Tuesday. Polls open at 7 a.m. They close at 7 p.m. As long as you are in line at 7 p.m., you will have the opportunity to vote. If you don't know where your voting precinct is, or you don't know who is on your ballot, go to scvotes.gov. You'll be able to look up your registration, look up your sample ballot, and see who all is representing you. Y'all, it's time out for saying we don't do politics, because politics is doing us every single day. And so we can't sit here
doing us dirty.
Yeah, because of the representation, right? So the South Carolina House of Representatives is a body of 124 members. There are only 34 Democrats. Out of that 34, I would say 28 are African American. Right across the hall in the Senate, there are 46 senators, right, for every county in this state. Probably about 12 are Democrats, and out of the 12, maybe 6 are African American. So we can't sit here and complain about the things that are happening across the state when we don't even have the representation that we can send to the State House. South Carolina is 28% African American. Imagine if 18% of that 28 just voted. You will have a brand new state. South Carolina is not a red state. We're a non-engaged, non-voting state, and we've got to change that narrative.
How do you think that we can wake the people up in this city, though? Especially because I'm 33, so I feel like from that 25 to 42 era, how can we get them engaged and excited about it? Because I feel like a lot of people are kind of depleted and they feel like it's BS. What's the point? Same old same. We got to talk about the Cyrus situation, of course. So it's it distracts them to the point where they have no hope. So it's why waste my time?
We look at politics from federal. We turn on CNN, Fox, MS Now. So we look at what's happening in Washington, D.C., and rarely do we check our feed for what's happening in our backyard, right? So how many of y'all have ever stood before a judge before, whether it's traffic court, family court? That's a lot of us, me included. Now, how many of y'all know how judges are picked? Who picks judges? I pick them. The rest of my colleagues pick them. So the reason why 9 times out of 10 you stood before a judge that don't even look like you is because people who don't look like you are picking judges in this state. The issue is we have a great number of lawyers who are elected officials at the State House, which isn't a bad thing. But the question becomes, do you want lawyers picking judges they're going to try cases in front of? So 9 times out of 10, if I'm an attorney, which I'm not, and you're a judge, or you want to be a judge, I'm going to work out something to where I'm going to get the votes for you to be a judge, but when I try a case,
You'll play the game.
Bingo. But that goes back to representation, right? All of us, or a lot of us, have been through college. We know somebody who's in college. We might have children that are in college. College tuition is high, right? If you are in South Carolina, we've got 33 public colleges and universities. Those tuitions are controlled by the Board of Trustees. I pick Board of Trustee members. So it's not just we're voting on a person. We're not just voting because we got to get us in there. We're voting because the more local the politics are, the more it affects your everyday life, right? A couple years ago, women used to pay taxes on feminine hygiene products. Well, the state said we don't need to do that, so that became a bill, that became a law. Now women's hygiene and feminine products are non-tax, right? But it takes somebody to understand the local problems and the local issues and the things that affect everyday South Carolinians. So I want us to start thinking from the ground up versus the top down. Because from school board to county council to city council to state house, we have more of an impact on you than Donald Trump ever will. You just get annoyed at what he does, and you don't know it's 170 Donald Trumps down the street, because they all want to be like him. They all want to start at the ground level, and they all want to get to DC. That's why redistricting was so big, because they wanted a 7-0 Republican congressional map that would send people to Washington, D.C. that don't think like many of us that are sitting around here. I won't assume what party you belong to, but I would assume by affiliation, we all know the black struggle. And because that's not what they wanted, nor did they care about it, they tried to go about it a different way, even cheating to try to get there, and still failed.
Whew, that was a good launch. I like that. Very informative. For those of you who didn't vote, let me ask you why, and do you plan to? Is anybody up for answering that?
And there's no shame, right?
Yeah, there
there's
isn't
no
any
judgment.
shame, yeah. I know this is like a deeper conversation than it's like usually.
Because you still got an opportunity come Tuesday. Hopefully something I say will make you feel like you need to get up by 7 a.m. to go do something.
Yeah. I feel like, okay, what are some things that we can introduce to people that are important to them? Like, I see you mentioned feminine hygiene products, but like, oh, I know they were taking away like, I don't want to say that.
Say it.
Well, I know food stamps was a thing that they were trying to take off the table, and they were like taking away from people.
So the federal government with the food stamp thing, what Congress likes to do between the Democrats and Republicans is have a power grab. When one side can't agree to the other, what they do is whoever's in power tries to hold up the budget. You've got to pass a budget in order for federal agencies to get funded. And so that didn't happen for a number of months, which means food stamps ran out. And now the federal government is requiring states to match the funding for food grants. So while that was a federal issue and states couldn't do anything about it, I requested that the governor declare a state of emergency to allow emergency funds to help give funding to families who needed it, right? I think another thing that we can all look at is healthcare. We've all been sick. We've all known somebody that's been sick. We've either had to go to the hospital or know somebody has gone to the hospital. A lot of our base that is here now are African American women. South Carolina has one of the highest mother mortality rates amongst African American women in this country. Well, that's because in all 46 counties, not every county has a hospital. There are over 18 counties in the state that don't have gynecologists. Many of our hospitals are not level 1 trauma. So if you were to get in a very bad car accident and needed to get to the hospital fast for life-saving measures and you in Orangeburg, your options are Charleston or Columbia, which means you got to get helicoptered in.
And that's time.
Time
That you
and
may not
money.
have, yeah.
Because most of the patients that come through Prisma Health are uninsured. So because Governor Nikki Haley didn't expand Medicaid when President Barack Obama was president, for the obvious reason that he was black, much of our health care in this state has failed, right? So all of the gubernatorial candidates are saying, we're going to expand health care. Well, that's good, but we can't do that unless y'all vote. And so June 9th on Tuesday is the qualifier, but all the energy, all the frustration that you feel that's pent up, we've got to keep that momentum through November. That's when it really matters.
Okay, now, if I'm ignorant, how should I vote? Because sometimes people, they get all riled up, they go vote, but then I've seen all these names. I don't know these people. I don't know who to vote for. I don't know which side.
There's a level of education that needs to be held. And I think that's when we've got to look at ourselves as accountable, right? I think first you need to know who currently represents you. The website I gave earlier, scvotes.gov, will give that information. But you need to research those people who currently represent you and see where they stand on issues that are important to you. So women reproductive health is important to you, and I represent you, and I'm creating laws or voting for bills that go against what you believe. Well, that's when you need to look at other options. One thing that I tell people all the time is if your elected official is not accessible, then you need to find somebody else. Because this seat is not Hamilton's. This seat belongs to the people of 79. They just chose Hamilton to be in it. That district will be there long after I stopped serving, and it was here long before I started serving. So we've got to do our own research, right? And I hate when elected officials tell people to do your research. Research is subjective, right? If I Google January 6th, and in my mind, I feel like the people that did January 6th were insurrectionists, I will find Google results that say that. If I think that people that were there on January 6th were patriots, you'll find the same thing. The fact is, you still did your research, right? So I think we've got to ask better questions, be more specific, what's important to you, who is representing you in all the capacities, and do your values align with who that representative is. Now, you will not agree 100% what they do, but as long as they represent you in a way that you can live with and are happy with, then I think you should vote for that person, or at least have a conversation with them on why some of the issues y'all differ on.
All right, y'all. So for those of us who don't vote or whatever like that, or just not accustomed to voting, you're going to have to kind of Tinder date them, basically. Swipe through, see if you like them, understand. And I feel like we're in a microwave, like, society where it's really not that hard. You got ChatGPT, you got TikTok, you got different ways to like, and you gonna have to back up your TikTok facts though. But you got different ways to kind of get in if you're not looped in. Don't be intimidated by it all. All right, that was a great introduction. So,
I don't want to be so heavy, so don't.
No, we're gonna
Alright,
switch
cool.
it up. Trust me,
Alright.
we're gonna switch it up. I definitely wanted to get down to the series because voting is coming up, and regardless of the matter, y'all see what's going on outside. Y'all see what we up against. And I mean, I'm all for violence, but we really do have to be.
Good trouble.
Yes.
Change violence to good
Right.
trouble. Thank you.
Wait, change it to what? Good trouble?
Good trouble.
I'm
Good
all for
trouble.
good trouble.
All right, there we go.
Anybody who knows me knows I'm great for good trouble. So with that being said, I also know that good trouble isn't always a solution. And just like we have like a person really to get in the field and do the fight, we also need somebody who's willing to do that psychologically, mentally, you know what I'm saying, financially, all the fields. We kind of need a shark at every level if we're planning on winning in the long run, you guys. But it is a bit heavy. We're going to switch it up, whatever like that. But education is needed. We have to educate the people. Now, originally, this episode was about to be about Father's Day is coming up. So I definitely wanted to get into the bag of like, you're a daddy.
Yes.
Yes. And you have a relationship with your own father.
Yes.
What does fatherhood mean to you?
Fatherhood is the most precious, scariest, intimidating, joyful, grateful, exciting experience for me. All of it happens in the period of a day, sometimes in an hour, right? To know that you have an input on little people, humans, and it is your responsibility to make sure that they become productive people of society is a awesome, accountable and experience. And I think that the problem that we have as society now, we have steered away from that type of parenting. A lot of times, all right, let's just go there. A lot of times when incidents happen, we're quick to look at the incident and ignore the red flags that led up to it.
Come on now.
There are always red flags that lead before a tragedy. And we as a community have to do a better job at addressing those red flags. This isn't a finger point, and if it is, it's a finger point at ourselves. Because community parenting is not a thing, right? Many of us are of the age where if we were out somewhere doing something we had no business doing, and our neighbor or our church member saw us, they corrected us. Now we can't correct anybody because the parents are offended.
I think that is such a double entendre, sadly, because it's like back in the day, y'all had the open door policy. Like people would be like, "Oh, I could leave my front door open. The kids could be outside. It was no struggle." But then we hear backstories of like there was molestation in
Right.
the home. There was this. There was that. So it's like now there have been laws that come into. It's so hard with that one.
Yeah, no.
And I think it's fear that keeps us apart in that way.
Right, but I also think that it's discernment. Discernment is missing, right? Because too many
God
times,
is missing.
correct, and too many times we just blindly trust without having a conversation. You don't know who somebody is until you've had a conversation, or you've seen the different
some time.
seasons,
Yeah.
right? Seen the different seasons of their life or how they react to different things, and for you to open the door of blind trust and allow somebody with the accountability or responsibility with your child, again, I think that's a lack of a conversation and preparation with somebody else who is an adult. And so I think that not just with parenting, we've got to do better in the community with talking to each other. Too many times I hear older African Americans who are scared at younger African American males that may look a certain way. Well, that's your son, that's your grandson. You know, you can all relate to that.
I know. I mean, I've had stories, but I wonder what really created that fear, especially from man to man, because like, and no offense to the men out there, but as a woman, it's just like, I would feel like, I don't know, I don't have a problem with checking another woman or whatever like that. And I've also grown to the point where I understand what checking another woman looks like versus like, I understand we're emotional beings. I understand today she mad, tomorrow she whatever. I understand that she might have to get cussed out today, but I might have to hug her tomorrow. And I feel like we haven't, you know, love is patient, love is kind. I feel like we don't allow each other to go through the stages. You
Right.
pissed me off one time. I know me. It's up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I feel like that's in the way.
You
It's
can't
pride.
ignore the fact of social media. Social media makes everybody right. Social media gives everybody a platform. That's why
I shy away from launching my own podcast, not because I don't believe it'll be effective, but I think it's too many idiots with microphones that are projecting.
But that's more so reason why I feel like we have to get out there and do it. Like at first it's intimidating. Because I mean,
Right.
I've been doing it for a while, come with a lot of hate,
Right.
doing all the things, but I
Right.
feel like we need to hear your voice. And
Right.
my platform is great, and I'm glad that we're like intersecting, but you're also gonna need it where people are thirsting for that.
Sure.
They're looking for it from somebody who looks like you.
And I will forever keep doing it in these spaces. But the main point that I was trying to make is everybody is a subject matter expert with no experience.
Well,
And that's a
if
problem.
you approach it authentically, I feel like the thing about being real in the original is
Sure.
the fakes are always gonna come,
Sure.
and they're gonna come with some BS. And they're going to try to mess with your head and tell you that, oh, you ain't me.
Right.
I still got the wisdom.
Right.
If I didn't have the wisdom, why would they gather?
Right.
And don't get me wrong, there's people gather to anything sometimes, but why would they stay? Why would they gather? Why would it grow? Like the fruit tell, and that's why it has to get time. So it's like, I don't know. I'm always encouraging anybody in my circle, like, please get out here because it wouldn't be so lonely for people like myself.
Correct. And that's a great point. My philosophy has always been, if you know your lane, but okay, so thank you. You led me to it. You know what you're supposed to do.
Do I?
You're doing it.
I'm walking through it. God every day. I
Correct.
don't know.
Correct. But the way I think is if I stay in my own lane versus veering off, I'm not causing any accidents. At least I'm driving straight.
If you doing what's comfortable for you, look at me. I'm on mine.
But that's what I'm called to do, right?
Yeah.
And I'm very, very sure about that and very specific about that, right? And because the preparation has been done, making sure you're passionate and you're calling. Because for me, elected service is a ministry, right? I think that if you are over people but are not called to people, you are in the wrong spot. Because people are nasty, people are rude,
Yeah.
people will say anything to you. I talked to thousands of people over the last 2 weeks. People who ignored me, people walked past me, people who said I was a gang member because I had tattoos, people who who would look at me and assume I'm of a certain party. But some of those people are in my district, and I'm still called to govern over them, to make decisions for them
It gives
that I think
Jesus,
are
so
best.
you know,
Right.
you still got to talk to him.
Right. And so if you're not in the business of people, then I think you need to check yourself if you want to be over people. And I think because we don't take enough time exploring what it is that we're supposed to be doing, I think we lose a lot of time because we could be much further as a society.
Yeah, I totally agree. Okay, I love that breakdown. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and take just a couple of.
Y'all look so nervous. I wish the camera could see
I know. I
everyone.
feel like I'm scared, like everybody. They was like, y'all talking politics, y'all talking this. But honestly, at the end of the day, y'all know I'm gonna cut the rug. Y'all know we gonna play. Y'all know we gonna get drunk. We gonna have a good time. But I have to educate you. I have to educate myself, or whatever like that. At the end of the day, I don't have kids yet. Some of you out here may have kids already. We have to, y'all see, and I do want us to talk about that as well. And then I'll probably get back with the band and get some music going away for a second. But Cyrus, and that ain't the only name. We've had several. Like I don't even want to get personal, but like death ain't new to me. Thugging ain't new to me. Godliness is definitely not new to me. And I just feel like as a black woman, we carry the burden of like everything. Like I know everybody. I know Pookie. I know the man in the office. You know what I'm saying? And I love everybody. And it's like, it's so, you have this super saver complex because it's just like, how do I get to everybody? How does everyone understand? Like, how can we be ignorant, cut up, and also get on our sophisticated shit and, and then really like get into it or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing of it, y'all. But back to what I was saying about fatherhood or whatever like that. What's so scary about it? Because I remember I seen like, and Kevin Gates is the person to bring up, but I remember Kevin Gates was talking one day on his stage or his concert, and he was just saying like, man, she told me she was pregnant, and he about went off on the girl. And then later in his own thoughts, he was like, I was scared. Like I backed up. And I feel like I've seen that fear on a lot of men. I know you were more of a family man, but from your peers, from your own experience with men, is the bond like, tell me the whole experience, but my question personally is the bond like when you hear about the pregnancy as the baby is growing, or is it once you get him or her in your hand?
For me, it was the reality that this is a new phase of life, right? So my wife and I have been married for 8 years, and we had our first child in COVID. And COVID for all of us was a scary time. And there was a point in time in COVID where the mother was the only one allowed in the doctor's office. I had to fight to be in the doctor's office. Literally, I did not miss an appointment.
And I love that because that's scary.
It is.
Yeah.
But I understand why the healthcare profession didn't want so many people in there because of the spread of COVID. But I also had to remind them, you are denying my first right as a father, which is presence. So for the father who was nervous or may not have had a good relationship with the mother but yet wanted to be there, imagine what that denial would have did to their psyche. Which is why I always advocate for men to have therapists. And if you're married, have 2 standing appointments every month if you can, one for you and one for you and your spouse. Because you need it when things are going good, when things are not going good, and you need it for yourself. Because you need somebody that's going to understand you. So it's scary to the thought of we are creating this new life while raising new life. And while I've seen it, I've never done it. And there is no amount of books that you can read, no amount of YouTubes that you can watch that will prepare you for that, right? But you also find out the motherly or fatherly instincts that you have already in you as you grow in your parenthood. So every day is an adventure in my household. My kids are 6, 4, and 2. So I got 2 in daycare and 1 in elementary school. And my days start with them 6 o'clock in the morning, and they lit. And they lit until they go to bed. But every day is an adventure. You see how they develop. You see the personalities. You see how different each one is, which makes you have to be different in how you raise them, right? My wife always tells me if I'm trying to explain a policy to a group of people and my 6-year-old don't understand it, I take for granted that adults will understand it too. So it helps me be a better communicator, helps me be a better example. And so, fatherhood really teaches me more about myself through my kids than me trying to teach them who they are.
Okay, that's right. Fresh, can I get y'all in position? Because after we're going to do an intermission, and I'm going to do the freestyle between Blue and your boy in a second. Yeah. Well, we're going to chop it up for one time, but soon just get him back there or whatever like that, yeah? All right, so we know I love Straight Talk No Chaser. We talk about love. It's all about relationships, love, and then whatever's going on in the city. So that being said, how did having children bond you more to your wife? How is the love life with that?
Because when we had children, there was nobody else in the hospital with us. It was just us, right? A lot of our family, we like to go to the hospital the day after to see the new arrivals or to be in those spaces. That was not allowed. So in the most intimate moments after childbirth, whereas you, your spouse, and the new child, it's just us 3.
I just had to lock in.
You have to lock in, and you really have this unexplainable bond that takes place. It's a lot of hours you don't sleep.
Say that.
It's a lot of discomfort, mainly for the mother, and you're just there figuring it out. And if you can survive figuring it out and have conversations and communicate, then every day you have to realize you're figuring it out, right? And I think as long as you have that commitment, everything will work out. But you have to stay fast to that commitment. Every day is not going to be easy. And so locking in is something that you have to do from the jump, which really starts before the child is here.
Well, I love the way you locked in because y'all got married first. So that's kind of the ultimate lock in. But I mean, it could go sour. So the fact that y'all still choose each other every day is beautiful.
And let's be clear, you don't have to be married to be good parents.
Oh, no, I didn't say
Right.
that.
No, I know.
I just prefer marriage
yeah.
first if possible.
And so I think communication has to be the key, regardless of what the situation is, right? Communication has to be the key. I just prefer that there be 2 parents, 2 loving
present
parents. Right,
yeah.
because it's hard on 2 of us. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody to do it by themselves.
Or just I feel so sorry for those who don't have their mother, their grandmother, their anything.
Yeah. I mean, you have to have a tribe. You can't do it without a tribe. And so I just encourage everybody, be present, be there. And presence is more than just the physical presence. Be there mentally. Put the phone down when the kids want your attention. take them off the screens, so
They're
that
talking
they,
about how that's giving like a lot of the kids the ADHD or just messing with their
Zero
mind in a way.
to 5 are the most important years for brain development. And if most of that time they're looking at screens, that's who's teaching them.
And there was this thing, maybe about 5 years back or so, where YouTube Kids had some random like boogeyman type figure popping up in the middle, telling them to touch themselves, telling them to just do inappropriate things or whatever like that. And the parents didn't know because, you know, they start off playing the songs, and then it goes into the middle of that, and then like if nobody says anything, that's so sly. Like, it's
Know what your
disgusting.
kids are doing. That goes for young kids and adults. Know what your kids are watching on YouTube. Know where your kids at 2 a.m. in the morning. Simple.
Come on now, facts. My grandma used to stalk the halls. I used to always tell them, I'm like, this woman don't sleep. But literally, I was one
Now
girl.
cell phones
7
got
cousins.
location. You got Apple tags.
They got tricks. There's
Yeah,
tricks
I
for
mean,
everything though. But
there
true.
is,
Now
yeah.
the their tags, yeah.
Sure. And it is impossible to know what your child is doing at all times. But it is not impossible to be active and influential in your child's life. And I think that takes all of us being better communicators.
And if I can introduce y'all to Jesus, prayer is really powerful.
Oh, shut up.
Cause come on, give me some claps for Jesus. Okay, I know that's right. Good all the time.
Be careful, sir.
Yeah, they be wilding, yeah. But anyways, like, I'm telling you, like, I don't know if you know the Lord or not, but he blessing me every day, so I gotta take the time to just let you know that when he's talking about discernment, when he's talking about you can't be everywhere 24/7, like, I don't know what your relationship with God is, but get it right, because I'm telling you, like, prayer is so powerful. With that being said, Ben, can I get you up here, get you in place? I know you like, I'm drinking. We done ate, we having a good time. All y'all ain't really
You done
come.
did a whole little altar call. Now you snitching on the band. Good Lord.
I ain't even say too much. You snitching. You're snitching. I love them. I want them close. Y'all done went too far. All right, y'all. We done got hot and heavy with Mr. Grant. Welcome to Straight Talk No Chaser, Mr. Grant. It's
No,
a
this
good
is
time to
fun.
have you. No, I love it.
Let's keep it going.
It was, no, we definitely about to keep it going all day. Do you have a question that for me or the audience or something, information you want to put out there? I don't know how to put you on the spot.
You want me to ask the audience a question? or
Anything.
what you-
It could be me, audience. It doesn't matter. Just a little time filler until we get to bed again. And we're coming back after, so it's like.
What is stopping you from engaging what's happening in the community?
Yeah. You know what I think? He said they're lazy back there, but me personally, I think the reason is like we're still individual. Oh, come here. Oh, I can come to you. Below. He gonna come near mine. I'm about to say, Below, you gotta get the camera.
Thank you.
You want me
It
to come
helps the cameraman. He's working so
Yeah, I
hard.
was say, yeah. He gotta carry it. Yeah.
So I think the thing that's stopping me with everything that's going on is that I'm a family person. So when it comes down to me and my family, like, we don't like a lot of drama. We don't. But at the same time, we still pay attention to what's going on in our community. So when we pay attention to what's going on in our community, it's like we still care about our community, but it's like, and I know it sounds contradicting, but it's just like we try to stay, you know, because it's like I still support y'all for what y'all do, but I don't like a lot of drama. So it's like I don't want to have to deal with all the drama, but I'm still gonna support my community and what they need.
I'm asking you this, but you can also answer as well. How can we get the silent fighters? Like, you know, some of us are aggressive, some of us are like aggressive on the low, quietly or whatever. So, with that being said, how can we get the light fighters in the game and have them confident? Because to be honest, people like you, to me, like, I don't count you out. I don't think that you're coon or you're not helping out or anything like that. I think it's like we all kind of got a level of fear. We know what we've seen in the past. We know what's in the future, and we know that nobody really stands together. So it's like I get out here and y'all round me up, and then I die. Y'all gonna go, you know what I'm saying, do the 1-2 step, but it's like, dang, y'all supposed to ride. So it's like, where's that at? So it's like, I don't know. How do we get the?
So
we might not need to televise it, but how do we get the quiet fight in order so
No.
that we can build confidence? Because I would love.
one, it starts with knowing that education piece.
Yeah.
Start with who represents you. I tell folk, particularly high school students or middle school students, find one issue that is important to you and offer a solution.
Yeah.
And that solution doesn't have to be the solution, just a solution. And you'll be amazed at how many people think your solution is a good idea and you can rally behind that. So now you've gone from a problem to a solution to a crowd to now you have the numbers to help make it happen. Find an organization that operates in the problem and you offer a solution. There are so many organizations that need volunteers and need what you have, but they are not successful because they are burnt out because the same 5 people running a organization are responsible for a group of 10,000. And so everybody has a role they can play, everybody has a lane they can operate in. We just need more people being vocal and speaking up. Once we know you're around, we know how we can help channel what it is that God has gifted you to do. You might be good on social media, you might be good on camera, I might be good at talking, and none of that requires running for office. All of it just requires an operating in what your skill set is to project a certain message. Hopefully that message is unifying amongst the people based on the problem or the solution that you offer, but it's as simple as starting there. But a lot of us don't take the first step because we assume somebody else is doing it, or we feel like we're not good enough, we don't speak good enough, I don't do politics, I hate public speaking. We create the excuses and the barriers for ourselves before we even do the first step, which is doing something.
And just going back to the Bible, you know, y'all, Moses was stuttering. Moses was stuttering. He
Facts.
was.
Facts.
He had to get out there every day with that stutter. He was chosen. Yeah, I love that. I'm gonna take it like I love when he says something and I try to like break it down even more, or whatever. For example, like it's just a cohesive thing that I think we need to get in order with, and I think more than anything, it's like building confidence, like between you and I. Cause like if I know that I can call you in a quiet corner, and like let's say I'm just stressed out, I just need a place to lay my head or somewhere to vent that's safe. It's so many different ways to like. For example, for us here today, I can't do the camera work. I can't do the sound. I can't be the band. I can't be you. I need you to be here. This is where me to go. It all gotta just come together. And I feel like as soon as we get that together, we got it together. But thank you.
And your contribution is significant, no matter how small you think it is, because it's moving the needle forward. We move backwards when we do nothing. So just your minor contribution helps move everything forward.
Facts. Did you have a question for us before you leave, or you good? Okay. Thank you so much for coming.
No, I appreciate you. Thank
You got
you.
Instagram or anything? Want to shout yourself out, or are you still low with it?
I got an Instagram. It's a Capricorn thing, 94. Because that's me. That means you love this.
All right, Capricorn, I love that. Thanks for coming out. I love it. You came out your shell too, because y'all don't be getting in front of the camera. Okay. Thank you. All right, then.
Are you gonna sing?
I could sing a little bit. You gonna rap?
No.
Why? You trying to get up?
No, I can stay here. You tell me what I need.
Okay,
It's
you
your
know.
show.
You know what? I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna pass it to somebody in the audience. Look at her. Look at her rap. I wish I had a camera. I need a camera facing this way now. Velo. I need another one facing this way, because if we could have caught that, that was a meme, honey. That was gold.
Sexual chocolate.
You know you can't be a singer and come to the show. You remember James Brown, Michael Jackson in the audience? Bring your behind up here. What you talking about? But yeah, y'all play me some. I'll fake sing right quick.
I'm gonna put this down because I ain't singing.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Right, he said, what? You got this? What you trying to do, Jody? Come say something right quick, because they ain't even started playing for real. And y'all can still lightly like warm. You know what they do. Come on, Jody. Y'all, this is Miss Jody Kisses. Y'all give it up. I love my girl.
She working hard on the bar, y'all.
She is.
Show her some love.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to talk about why you think that people aren't coming together as a whole, as a black community, I guess, to fight or to do whatever, or to vote. I think it's a few reasons. One, because people don't know who to vote for. People aren't involved in politics, so they don't know when they go to the polls even who to pick. So when I've done campaigns and I've been campaigning for people, they're like, who is that? They don't even know who is on the ballot. I think another reason is people don't care anymore. There's a lot of people that's walking around oblivious to what's even going around in their neighborhoods or in their communities. And I think the people who are fighting are tired of seeing people dying, are tired of seeing our bills and whatever laws that we have go ineffective or be dismantled. But I also think that right now is a good time for us to build the community. It always starts with something pivotal to push to push, the community to do something bigger, with the civil rights movement, with the 90s riots in LA. It's always took something to push the start. And I feel like with the Cyrus thing that happened, it's a good way for us to bring our community back, for us to shop with our own community, and for us to build and bring the dollar back to us, because we are the one that making everyone else millionaires, and we need to fight for ourselves and fight for our own community.
That's a great
Clap. Jody
point.
just said some real
Thank
shit.
you.
Could we get a clap for that? Thank you so much.
Can I say something to that?
And we do have to, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. But I was saying we have to bridge the gap with that, him.
Sure. No, I really enjoy that, and it's good. And this is the challenge to us. How many times have we said that through every tragedy? And we have dropped the ball. So we can't be.
How do we keep the ball going?
So why? No, here.
No, I'm not saying that
No,
you,
no,
because
I
we
get
all
it,
trying
I
to
get
figure
it.
it out together, but.
I get it, because here's the. We make the good point, and then we set out, and then we get distracted, and then we're selective with what we're upset about. So we're all outraged at Cyrus's verdict, but I don't hear anybody planning any walks, marches, rallies, showing up to anybody.
They tired of
Watch,
walking.
hold on, watch out. When 70 rounds were just emptied on police officers in my neighborhood 2 nights ago. So we are selective so we're selective with what we are outraged about, when we should be outraged about the well-being of our community as a whole. That's an accountability measure that we can't look to anybody else with except us. So if Cyrus's life mattered, then the lives of the people in that neighborhood matter, and thank God they weren't taken. But everything should matter. And we say these things and we set out with the right intentions, because I remember we were saying the same thing with Trayvon Martin. And then we were saying the same thing with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. And so we say these things, we're going to shop with our own, but then the dollar still leaves in the first 30 minutes once we get it, and it goes outside of our community. So at what point do we hold us accountable? Right, the Target fast or the Target boycott was probably this generation's first opportunity
I'm glad
to
you brought
see
that up.
something like that.
And we're going to cut so we can get back to that.
Sure.
We'll start back on that. But the Target thing was so wild because you got Pastor. Pastor got it. Just like the bands, they have large groups of people, very influential men who are going against the grain. And I know we can't get everybody on the same thing, but it's like, just go back to slavery. They take the man down. They mutilate him in front of us. Now we're in fear, trying to keep our sons safe, trying to keep the man that we're next to safe, but we're also taking away his masculinity because
It's intentional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's like how to fight that. We got the books. We know what happens every so often. How to not be the only fighter, because you're still speaking to the person who is the random snitch amongst the group, who wants to be. They're whitewashed. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in those different rooms. They could care less about who looks like them. You have to love me. It has to be that love thy neighbor thing. And I feel like until it's that, it's nothing.
Facts. Hate won't win.
Yeah. With that being said, Ben, give us some music. About to get into it. Y'all give it up for Mr. Green. He definitely put it on for y'all. He gave y'all some information. We getting it. We're going to have a quick intermission, because we're talking some real shit right now, so I know y'all need a little break. Get y'all a little drink. Depending on what liquor I got back there, I'm going to go ahead and pass out a shot. We usually take a shot to start the show, but I wanted to start the show on a very serious note or whatever like that before we go into a playful activity. But we're going to go to a brief intermission. And as soon as we get done with the second part of the conversation, we got Blue Bills in the building, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all give it up for Mr. Blue.
Shout out.
Yeah! I already know my boy about to do it, so Ben, give me something. Let me sing. I am. I'll wait for you. Cam gonna rap in the background about to sing. Blue about to come bust into a split. Where she at? Y'all look good out there. It's good to see y'all. What's this song? Hold on. I'll make it. How does it feel to be sitting next to someone? Y'all see how Jordan moves? Look, y'all heard that music start rushing back in. Y'all ain't shit. segment of the portion, but we do have to wrap up our straight fire in just a minute. Once again, we got Blue Bills in the motherfucking building. You hear me? Okay. So that being said, Hamilton did a great job. He educated us. He came. He spent his time with us. He gave us his presence, and we really greatly appreciate it.
Thank you for what you do in your platform. I'm grateful.
I appreciate that. But go ahead and close us out one good time.
No,
Use that sermon from that ministry.
You silly. Follow me on, all right, watch yourself.
All right.
Follow me on Facebook, Grant for SC, on Instagram, Rep HR Grant and Grant for SC. We do legislative updates while we're in session, but most importantly, whether you voted already or you're still on the fence on whether to vote, understand that when you don't vote, you allow somebody to make a decision for your everyday life that you have no input in. And if you are okay with that, shout out to you. I am not. So just make sure that you take investing into your future, investing into your children's future very seriously, and understand at the end of the day, all of it revolves around the vote. So voteless people are hopeless people, and from where I'm from in the 803, I see a bunch of hope around the building. So make sure that you do that, take advantage of that, and I'm grateful for what you do. Thank you.
With that being said, y'all give a big round of applause for Hamilton Grant in the building. This is representation for the state. I know that's right.
Thank y'all.
Yes, thank you for having us. All right, Ham, thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right, with that being said, we're going to jump into our second portion of the Straight Fire segment this evening. Like I said, we got Blue Bills in the building. So that being said, you guys also listened to Asia Blue earlier today, and I'm going to have you guys do a big vote at the end, and we're going to see who we're going to crown king or queen. Who really run this blue shit, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, what I will say though, it's a very playful battle, you guys. At the end of the day, Blue, we support all the blues. We support all that Carolina flavor, all that Carolina shit. Whatever you spit around here, as long as it's good and it's legit, we with you. We rocking with you. So with that being said, can I get a round of applause? And can we bring Mr. motherfucking Blue Bills up here? Blue Bills? Yes. I heard he pay bills. I'm glad you can't fuck with us.
Yeah, you trying to get them in my pocket already? Goddamn. You know Donald Trump in the office. I'm trying to trying to save some bills, goddamn. What's up, y'all? What's going on with y'all, man? Yeah. We finna go on tonight, man. My name is Brad Blue Bills. You can call me Blue. Yeah, blue just like the sky. Yeah, blue just like royal blue. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what's she at? What Baby Blue? Shout out to Baby Blue in the building. Shout out my sis. Shout out to Fresh. Trying to put my drink down. Take my drink to me, bro. Yeah, look at how I'm coming. Turn me up and get some money. The biggest peak, but I do numbers with the blue money. Keep it tripping when I'm walking. I ain't clean Sunday. Give a fuck about a hater. Yeah, real stop business. I just might go suit and tie. Running this shit like a fitness. Turning shit up every time. Alien, give me my space. I'm trying to catch a vibe. Must've came from outer space. These niggas ain't my kind. Yeah, ballin' on me, nigga, like I'm Mr. Clean. Let a nigga try me, fry his ass. He look like Stranger Lane. Carolina Reaper, lemon pepper, be my chicken white. Smoking on that, I looking like y'all big. You can eat a good girl. I like me a freaky tank. Pull up with the rockers, out the whip, be loaded, baby G. Bitch, I missed the walking, walking on a balance beam. I do what I want, and what the fuck you mean? You know how I'm coming, turn me up and get some money. The fitness beat, but I do numbers with the blue hundreds. Get the dripping when I'm walking, I cream Sunday. Give a fuck about a hater. Yeah, rockstar business, I just might go suit and tie. Running this shit like a fitness, turn this shit up every time. Alien, give me my space, I'm trying to catch a vibe. Must've came from outer space, these niggas. Yeah, alien, I came in with the big head, I'm out of here. No daddy, we done made the fire, they got hot in here. Smoking presidential in this bitch, ain't talking Vladimir. The whole thing, make it disappear. My diamonds up in them hoes, hit you like Cassius Clay. No, I ain't bilingual, but I need no blue bills all day. Take it up like people, by my man, talk about my Frito Lay. You know how I'm coming, turn me up and get some money. The fitness pink, but I do numbers with the blue onions. Get the dripping when I'm walking, ice cream Sunday. Go fuck about a hater, stop business. I just might go suit and tie. Running this shit like this business, turn this shit up every time. love to my girl Sierra, man. Straight talk, no chaser. Make sure y'all go get some juice over there. My people over there got the real deal, Holyfield. 100% all fruit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had some, and I feel like 2.5 times better of a person already. You know what I'm saying? So, it ain't my fault. And I be outside, and these motherfuckers be telling me like, damn, blue, 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 you know who you look like? And I be like, tired of this shit. Y'all keep saying I'm looking like that nigga do. And I be trying to tell y'all I'm that nigga blue. Yeah. We'll crank it on this. It ain't my fault, I need no hope. I'm just been calling me new business. I take flight up, she my type, then I might fuck on the attention about the bitch. It's my money swing, no racks, just like it's tennis. It ain't my fault, a little bit juicy. So that nigga catch up with me again. And wish a nigga try, hit her with that fire. Right my eyes, whisper in her ear. Till came out her eye, it ain't my fault. Put this shit on stream, go tap into the line. We want blue bills, gotta pay that fee. Ho, send that just like Kyle. First of all, you can call me blue. No, I am not, but I'm that nigga. I'm from Carolina, you know what it do. I want some fix fine shit. Give me shit like Betty Boop. She placed the video on TikTok, that shit went through the roof. Up in my office, I think Johnny just ate a shoe. I'm a genius, I get in that mouth and step into my mouth just like this. Started breaking records, I'm a kitchen. I'm focused on my work and these bitches keep sending me down. I'ma keep counting blue. Turn up on the weekend, she love in the club. I gon' feel it running freaky. I'm fucking with your crew. Pop up in it, bitch. Might just see me hold the juice. Hold up. Introduce you to the one. We up next. Count on me to lose. I'm counting up a check. It ain't my fault. This shit either. Shout it, keep throwing that dick. Take up for the check. Shout it, keep throwing it. Yo, hold on, baby, calling me new business. I say, if she my type, then I might fuck on me. I'm the business. I'm running swing no reaction like this tip. It ain't my fault, a little bit choosy. Tell that nigga catch up with me. Push a nigga try, hit her with that fire. Wipe her eyes, whisper in her ear. Tick ain't not her eye, it ain't my fault. Put this shit on stream, don't tap into the live. You want blue bills, you gotta pay that fee. Don't sit at you like that. It ain't my fault. Got the fresh in the building. Got nothing less in the building. No, we got checks in the building. Count checks in the building. Yeah, straight talk, no chaser. No, we all about that paper. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm real motherfucking waving right now, cause I've been sipping on the Hennessy while I was on the way. And then when I got here, Sierra was like, I'll get you a shot of that Douce 20. I said, alright. I'll take one shot. But I think they posted my phone this morning. Yeah. They calling me new business. And if y'all see Duke, I'm gonna say what up to him. Take the shit to the chat, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these niggas coming on to me. I'm tired of these females coming on to me like, you know what you look like? No, that nigga's not my twin. It's not my kid, but shout out to that nigga Duke though. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. to the freshmen. They give a round of applause to the freshmen. That shit sounds good as hell, man. How long y'all been playing? Goddamn. All day, shit. No, them boys tired, man. Make sure y'all tip them boys, man. I'm gonna tip y'all too. Yeah. Man, I got Blue 42 on the way. Then again, my name is Blue. You might know me as Rad Blue Bills. You might have seen me doing some skits around here, motherfucker. You might have seen me at Barcode arguing with this light-skinned chick. Yeah, that's just, it's just a blue thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just a blue thing. You know what I'm saying? I was just, went today, I was just outside. And I was kicking it with my dog, and I was like, I never keep the dog over these hoes. I just put my trust in God, just so you know. We can keep the money in the slut, show me the choke. I'm raw like what a man. I stay strapped just like Jabos. I stay back just so you know. I speak facts inside the flow. I'm in my mode, I got stories like Edgar Allan Poe. Pretty bitches ugly soul, they fuck the rich and still cold. I've been watching out for those, trying to knock me out my pivot, but I'm still gonna chase my goals. I'm a lion to a mutt, I'm a tyrant to a chump, I'm a giant to a run, I'm a diamond in the rough. I do better under pressure, I'm like Kobe in the clutch. I'm cautious, I can go up like Samson in the Riley, end up dying from the lust. Yeah, I've been focused on my cheese and my bread stuffed crust. I put it all behind another bunch of the dust. I put up with the rockers, little boy can't fuck with us. Clean for the dogs, we a fucking nigga crush. But I never turn a red, made a blush. I'm feeling like a pusher, got a clutching on my brush. I'm a dog with no new pedigree, I'm eating on the steak. Mr. Walker with that music flow, I'm sorry for the wait. I'm a man at the box, niggas stuck inside a crank. The bitch first gets the dick, and she eat me like a crate. Little dog, I've been running, yeah, chasing at the plate. Mr. Walker running shit, you niggas running in place. Now I'm working for a blue, nigga off your fucking mind, nigga playing with his nose, working powder off your face. I live my life down for you. Pull up with a motherfucking stick, nigga ain't a big dog, he just a play with a tick. Like this, yeah, I'm coming up the top like a wing reserving. Yeah, I know I'm finna pop with this shit. Only money calls, blue bills, never call it quick. They beating on the kid, lock y'all like a pet. Real rockstar, bitch, you know the business finna fit, yeah. So I put my trust in the God, no me alone. Put my trust in God, just so you know. You can keep the money in the sweat, show me the show. Show me the show, nigga. Show me the show, nigga. I want the show, nigga. I want the show, I want the money. Hey, Mike, I want the money. Hey, Mike, I want the money. I want the money. Hey, man, we getting money. I trust the dog over the hole. I just put my trust in God, just so you know. You can keep the butt in the sweat, show me the choke. I don't roll like what a magnet, stay strapped just like Jabos. I stay down just so you know. I spit facts inside the flow. I'm in my mode, I got stories like Edgar Allan Poe. Pretty bitches like this old, they fuck the rich and still cold. I've been watching out for those. I've been watching out for those. And the same go vice versa, you know what I'm saying? You can't let these motherfuckers come into your shit. You know what I'm saying? Fucking up what you got going for your shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is you got going on out there, stay locked in. Never let a nigga take you off your shit. Now never let a bitch take you off your shit. Yeah. Yeah. I put my trust in the dog, yeah. I got one more, yeah. One more. One more. Shout out to the first I'm gonna take my last shot. Let me take my last shot. I'm my humble beast, you know what I'm saying? And when I say my humble beast, I mean them folks who really with that shit, you feel me? But we understand how life go, you dig? We got shit to do, man. We can't just let these folks take us out and carry it all the time, you dig what I'm saying? Man, anytime. Any given time, this shit might just go fucking up, yeah. So I titled this song shit, nigga. I got time today. That nigga say Rob Blue, you still alive, but that nigga lied today. Way too humble, I had to kill that shit. That nigga died today. I ain't finna kill him with kindness. Independent rockstar, piss on the contract, nigga. I ain't thinking about signing. I got the house behind me. I got the gang behind me. Rapping, my last name behind me. Stepper, you know that thing, he fine. Record, you don't wanna cross that line. I'm looking out of that bag of the jeans. He fucking with blue, I be sipping on lean. Bitch wanna post DMs on the story for the cloud. I'm having to keep it in peace. I'm trying to get in that mouth and see what it's about. She do it better. I had to put on the medals. I'm trying to see it. I'm trying to see what it do. These nigga green, trying to fuck on the bill, but she fucking with blue. It ain't what it seems. She got my heart like Blink, they never in the crew. You know these hoes ain't shit. She took off my ring and I'm panties too. That what all that flavor do. Real rock star in the room. They bite like a saber tooth. Yeah, they call me Mr. Walker. Walking, I don't even need no shoes. Taking off, I'm heating up. Today I ain't keeping it cool. And they say the bar ain't promise they lying. Fuck it, I give them the truth. Let's go. I had to find a way. Let's work up and get on the grind today. Lately I've been feeling humble, but fuck that shit, nigga. I got time today. That nigga say Rob Blue, he's still alive. That nigga lying today. Way too humble. I had to kill that shit. That nigga died today. I had to find a way. Let's wake up and get on the grind today. Lately I've been feeling humble, but fuck that shit, nigga. I got time today. That nigga say Rob Blue, he's still alive, but that nigga lying today. Way too humble. I had to kill that shit. That nigga died today. For my humble beast, give them for my humble beast. So you know what I'm saying? We really keep this shit cool for real, but hey, anytime we might go and run it on the phone. Follow me on Instagram, I like this shit. Rap Blue Bills. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't just do it for me, I do it for us. This ain't just for me, 'cause I got a whole state to represent. I got a whole people to represent. Shit in fashion, you know what I'm saying? Make us look good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had to find a way, let's make it get on the grind today. Lately I've been feeling cool, fuck that shit, nigga, I got time today. That nigga say Rob Blue, he's still alive, but that nigga died today. Way too low, I had to kill that shit, that nigga died today. I ain't finna kill with kindness. Independent rockstar, piss on the contract, nigga, I ain't thinking about signing. I got the house behind me. I got the gang behind me, reppin', my last name behind me. You know that thing keep fire record. You don't wanna cross that line. I'm looking at that thing in the change. You don't wanna post the yells on the story for the cloud. We're having to kill this people. I'm trying to get in that mouth and see what it's about. Yeah, man. Shout out to the friends, man. These niggas be late. Man, make sure y'all show these niggas some love, man. I just got here. They been playing already. Y'all for attending to my bullshit for a second. We up, man. You know the business. Real Rockstar Business. Rap Blue Bills. Blue 42 on the way. Follow me on Instagram. Rap Blue Bills. This shit going overly. Yeah, by the time next year, we're millions and millions. You know the business.
You better speak that shit to existence.
Millions and billions.
That was really funny.
Who do I give this mic to?
Let's be right here. Come here right quick. Come here, bro. Look, come here. Alright, y'all. I know the blend was playing, but I can't let him leave the stage without getting his proper love. Y'all give it up for motherfucking Blue Pill. One of Carolina's finest, honey. Y'all better show love to y'all. Y'all got legends right here. They keep moving out of town. We ain't showing enough love to them. We gotta show some love.
Come on, man.
And since I've known the rock star, you've been the rock star. It's been very consistent. Show love. I gotta give it up for Fresh. Like Fresh really is fresh. Yeah, feel me? But we gotta get up out of here. Y'all, Miss Darcy calling me. Miss Darcy, I'm about to get off the mic right now. I'm coming, girl. I'm coming right now. Yes, ma'am. right, but this was a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, it's cute and sweet, but you know, somebody has to take the crown. Who shall it be? All right, oh, look, it's trying to be me. All right, with that being said, I need both the blues up here real quick, please. Come on. Get a drum roll, please. You already. Not you coming up like that, man. So let's run that shit back. Go back. This is recorded. Go back. That's getting edited. Immediately done. Red. Superstar, pay attention. All right. Oh, actually, both of y'all grab a mic too. Grab a mic right here. Again, you guys, live recording, so y'all kind of getting the backlash.
Yo, okay.
I don't even know if sit up.
What we doing?
What we doing for real?
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, with that being said.
It is what it is. Let's go. What we doing?
No, y'all go back right quick. Sorry, y'all fucking up. Gotta bring y'all to the stage.
Okay, all right.
Y'all do it good.
Let's not fuck up the program.
No, you're good. Just keep in mind that I'm gonna get y'all way too much.
We gotta stay within the program.
Alright, that being said, we gotta. So between it's the interview is coming from me too close to me. Yeah. So just that's why I was trying to push you up here a little bit. Alright, so like I said, you guys, somebody has to take the crown. Who shall it be? Can we get both of the blues to the stage, please? I said, can we get both of the blues to the stage? Real quick though. They already cutting up, y'all. What's the relationship between the blues and the city? Are y'all ops or what is it? Love, what is it?
I ain't gonna lie, this my motherfucking brother. Shout out to Benedict College, Big BC.
You know.
The only time this nigga got me fucked up is when he say baby blue. Cause even though he
You the
older,
baby blue though.
I'm always the biggest.
Man, come on,
always.
man.
But we both y'all favorite color. Fuck you mean blue la la.
Blue like royal blue, you know what I'm saying? Royal blue and baby blue.
He love throwing that baby right here.
Both very nice colors, you know what I'm saying?
But you can only pick one.
Thanks. With that being said, you guys, we gotta put it on. We gotta see what it is, alright?
What we
So,
doing?
y'all gotta make some motherfucking noise. Who y'all voting for tonight? Who y'all putting on for? And I'm saying, like, if y'all really want them to get the... I gotta get back here. If y'all really want them to get the crown, you know what I'm saying? Lay it down. Scream. Shake them titties. Let us know which one y'all going for.
I'm crying. Put that ass on the glass.
That ass. What Boosie said?
Put the ass
Put your
on the
pussy on
glass.
Put your pussy on live for $1,000.
Put that ass on the glass.
Put
I
that
ain't
ass
gonna
on
lie.
the glass.
I'm finna use that shit tonight.
Yeah,
I ain't
get
gonna
low.
lie.
See,
Hey, yo, put that ass on the
Yeah, put that ass in the glass. Can you do it? But all right.
glass. On the glass.
All right, so if you're voting for Blue Bills,
Y'all
make
heard
some
that
they
Oh, my
don't
bad, my
joke.
bad.
If you're voting for Blue Bills, make some motherfucking noise.
Yeah.
I know. All right.
Yeah, you know the business.
And if you're voting for Asian Blue, make some motherfucking noise. Oh no, y'all gotta twerk off.
I'm fucking crying.
Oh, not the dick twerk. All right, Blue, so crown your component. Show some humility and some love. From the back.
My head a little big, bro.
You gotta turn around. Now don't put your back to the camera.
I gotta do it.
Oh, I know that's right. Come on, Blue.
God, what the fuck?
We got fire. Shout out to C. She brought the fireworks out.
I'm a little aching, man. This shit got a nigga.
Go ahead and crown my girl.
Hey. Thank you.
And you gonna champ?
Thank you. So I'm gonna take my crown. We both got big heads. We gonna share it together. Because it's some real blue shit. At the end of the day, it's us. It's South Carolina against everybody. It's not us against us. And honestly, if you repping anything, justice for motherfucking Cyrus. R.I.P.
Justice for
Black
Cyrus,
Lives
man. Let's
Matter.
go.
Get out there
For
and
sure.
motherfucking vote. Thank y'all.
Sure.
Y'all already know y'all got the rock star and Big Blue Ski.
You know the business, man. Let's go.
Yeah.
What we doing, man? Shot o'clock, man. Y'all ain't got no drink in y'all hand. What y'all?
What is Straight Talk No Chaser? Like, what does it even mean?